It's the most wasteful time of the year. Hey guys, what is up? It's Aime. Welcome back to my channel. I usually make videos on sustainability and also about my life in Paris, so if that's interesting to you, definitely hit subscribe. So today is day 2 of 12 Days of Christmas. Yesterday we had a video on my 2020 accomplishments, and today's video is going to be 10 different ways that you can make sure your holiday season is as sustainable as humanly possible. Today's video is a collaboration with Earth Hero, so we'll be hearing a little bit more about them in one of the tips, but just keep watching to get some ways that you can make sure that your holiday season is very sustainable. Obviously, I'm an expert on sustainability. You can tell I'm an expert because this is all the waste that I've produced in the past 300 years. So definitely keep on watching to get your tips on how to make your holiday super sustainable. Tip number 1 is keeping things small. So oftentimes for the holiday season, you have big family gatherings, and obviously not only does this make it a lot harder to make things sustainable because there's so many people, we're also in the middle of a global pandemic, so definitely not sustainable to have a million people at your house, not just because of the fact that, you know, food waste and all that kind of stuff, but also because, you know, super spreader events. So for this year, definitely keep things small. I'd say just keep it your immediate family, whoever lives in your household, that's who you should be celebrating with this year. Do not have large family gatherings this year. Please don't do it. Number 2 is Secret Santa. So this is actually something that me and my friends have done a lot, and we didn't even, honestly, I didn't even think about how this is sustainable, but honestly, it's a great alternative to the regular way we gift. I know for me personally, the more people that I plan on gifting, the less per person that I have to spend, because, you know, money doesn't grow on trees. The other thing that ends up happening if you have to gift to a lot of people is you're not able to be more specific and be more targeted for each person you're gifting, especially if you're a procrastinator like me and you're like, oh my god, Christmas is in like 2 weeks, what do I get everyone? So Secret Santa is just a way to make sure that you're spending more money on each person, so each gift is more specialized and it's just a better gift per person, if that makes any sense. And I actually have a video on sustainable gift, I think it's the same. I have a video on sustainable gifting and what you can do to make sure that your gifting is sustainable this holiday season, but Secret Santa is definitely a great way to make gifting a lot more sustainable. So number 3, this is something that I came up with, which I'm super proud to. Instead of doing a greeting card like the physical kinds, you do like greeting videos. I think anyone honestly could do these. Like, we all make TikToks so don't be camera shy. Film yourself talking to the person who you want to send this card to and wish them a happy holidays. Maybe you can say what you're getting them for Christmas and the story behind why you got them that gift. I think this would be a really cute thing for us to start doing, like sending greeting videos. I don't know, maybe it's lame, but I think it'd be really cool. I'm definitely going to do some of these this year. Just kind of film videos for people, wishing them a happy holidays, maybe doing a little caroling. I could whip out my ukulele. It's not in tune at all, but we wish you a Merry Christmas. So number 4, this is more of a generalized tip, and this is something that you can instill in your life in general, but it is to ditch the little things that we do for Christmas or for the holiday season in general that don't really bring much value but we do anyways. So like, for example, stocking stuffers, like buying a bunch of little random knickknacks is going to save you money, and instead you can take that money and put it into buying better gifts for people. You can put it into the food that you're going to be eating for Christmas. But I think in general in life and in the holiday season, cut out the things that you personally don't think bring joy to you and instead invest that money into things that you're actually going to like. Number 5 is to support sustainable businesses. So I think especially in this holiday season and especially with the pandemic, a lot of the small businesses have been going under, a lot of small businesses have been suffering, so it's really important for us, especially if you're in the sustainability movement and you want to make an impact, to support these businesses. And this is where I talk about today's sponsor, Earth Hero. So if you've never heard of them, Earth Hero is basically Amazon but sustainable. I don't shop on Amazon anymore because they just that could be a whole video, but I definitely don't think people should be supporting Amazon anymore, and I think instead you should go over to Earth Hero because they basically have everything you could ever be asking for. Everything from clothing, makeup, skincare, toys, notebooks, literally everything that you need in your life, they have it. But they have the sustainable brands so that when you're buying from Earth Hero, you're buying from companies that are actually having a positive impact on the planet. And Earth Hero does a lot of background, they do a lot of research on the brands that they put on their website, so you know that you're supporting sustainable businesses. The great thing about Earth Hero is that they actually show you the kind of evidence that a business is sustainable, so you're able to look through their website and read kind of why a business is sustainable and why this business is worth giving your money to. So definitely check out Earth Hero. They have a lot of discounts. Obviously it's a holiday season, so definitely check out Earth Hero. I'm going to have them linked down below, so get a discount when you use my link. So definitely hit that link and get yourself a discount and also support sustainable businesses this holiday season. So number 6 is something that I've kind of seen a variation of, and it is basically send food home with people when they come for food. Like I mentioned, I don't think people should be celebrating with like a ton of people at their house this year, but if you're watching this in 2021, 2035, I don't know, in the future, and you have a bunch of people over at your house for Christmas, I definitely recommend sending people home with the food so that it doesn't go to waste. You can obviously also freeze it and all that kind of stuff, but I think this is also just a great way to kind of spread the holiday cheer. Number 7 is another kind of pandemic related one. I honestly didn't even realize I did this while I was planning this video. So obviously we're not going to be going around seeing people a lot, so an alternative is to use packaging that you have around your house from things you've ordered, especially because of the pandemic. I'm sure you've ordered a lot of things online, not from Amazon hopefully, but I'm sure you've gotten a lot of packages and you have a bunch of boxes laying around that hopefully you haven't thrown away already. But if you have all these random boxes, use that to ship your gifts to people, and this is obviously just reusing things and reducing your impact on the planet by making sure that we aren't creating something new every single time we need it. Number 8 is to use natural things when you're creating your gifts for this year. So something that I've seen a lot, which I'm super excited to try out, is making drying orange slices and using that as an ornament. They look so cute. I think it's nice to use these natural things whenever we're decorating, because obviously when you're done with it, you just throw it outside because it's organic. So try to DIY your own Halloween decorations using like pine, oranges, leaves, things like that. I think it'd be super cute. So number 9 is gonna be a really quick one, but it is to recycle your Christmas tree. So there's this whole debate on which Christmas tree is more sustainable between like plastic trees versus the real trees. I personally think the plastic trees are most sustainable because this is something that you can use forever, potentially, and this is also something that you can get from a thrift store and use forever. There's kind of like a debate on it. That's not what this point is about. This point is about, if you have a real tree, what to do with it. Throwing it in the landfill is the quickest way to make sure that that's not sustainable at all. Definitely make sure you recycle your Christmas tree so it doesn't rot in the landfill. I don't know what the specific numbers are on how many Christmas trees go to landfill, but I'm sure it's a lot and it needs to change. So number 10 is to donate to an environmental nonprofit. Once again, because of the pandemic, there's a lot less donations. There's a lot less donating that's been happening. Makes sense, because obviously a lot of people lost their jobs and they're not going to be going around donating. So if you do have the means to donate, please do this year. So I'm going to link down below some different nonprofits that you can donate to. It's important this year to support nonprofits that are helping the planet. Number 11, and I think this is where we're going to end this video, we're going to be talking about asking people what they want for Christmas. So this is something that's kind of taboo. This is something that a lot of people don't like doing or they don't want to do, because I think it's the element of surprise. We like kind of knowing people and being able to guess what people want, but I think in terms of sustainability, and not just that, but also in terms of giving people what they asked for, we should just ask people what they want for Christmas so that we know they're going to actually use their gift. I made a whole video on sustainable gifting, and one of the tips was just asking people what they want for Christmas, and I have also a lot of other tips to help you gift sustainably. I really hope this video is helpful in helping. That's what helpful means. I really hope this video helps you guys make your holiday season more sustainable. Definitely comment down below if you have other tips that you're going to use, other things that you do, because there's obviously a ton of ways that we can make the holiday season more sustainable. The holiday season is so wasteful, and these are just a couple of things that we can do to make it a little bit more sustainable and to reduce our impact. So if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, leave a comment, and also hit subscribe subscribe. And I have a lot of other videos coming up this 12 days of Christmas. Tomorrow's video is going to be why I moved to Paris / how I moved to Paris / how you can do it too. I'm super excited for this video. A lot of you guys have been DMing me on kind of my process and how / what the heck I'm doing in France. Don't forget to follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm going to have all of those linked down below. But I think that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.